All right, folks, it's about time to dip into some comics and stuff. I got some pickups recently. Need to actually read all of these because I have a bad habit of picking up comics and just being like, "Oh, I'm gonna read this, gonna read this," and I never do, and they just stack up and stack up and stack up. But I'm gonna do my best to get through all of these because they're actually look pretty decent, and pretty fun, like fun reads. But anyways, uh, latest Revelations, Masters of the Universe Revelations #3 comic. This is actually a really good book. I thought this was like really decent book. I think it's really starting to pick up, to be honest with you. If you look at the cover, you've got a almost very human-like, not so much like cartoon action figure rendering of Evil Lyn. Looks awesome. And there's Skeletor, and there's a bunch of as a spoiler, there's a bunch of Horde troopers right there. So yeah, we should be hopefully seeing Horde troopers, or I guess getting our exclusive in sometime soon. I don't know whenever they make it to our coast or whatever, so to speak. But I love this cover. Love Evil Lyn. She's one of my favorite characters. Really, really love her. And this is actually a good comic. It delves into like the pretty much like the origins of Evil Lyn, and here she is, like I guess like an adopted child. I guess her parents sold her to these people that are just kind of wretched, and they're just going back and forth about rationing her out and whatnot. I don't know if they're going to cannibalize her or what, but they're like super abusive and really uncool. And here is Evil Lyn with the Orlax. This is like behind closed doors, behind Skeletor's back. She's trying to communicate with the Orlax, trying to find secrets, trying to figure stuff out still. And here we go. More interactions with Skeletor and Beastman and stuff. And she puts this thing on his, or he puts this thing on his head. This helmet thing reminds me of that thing from the X-Men that Professor X would put on his head to try to gain a connection with the Orlax and stuff. And we get back to Evil Lyn and her abusive adopted parents, or foster parents, or whatever, you know. And yeah, they're pretty much looking for her. She escapes pretty much. She's taken off and gone pretty much underground into these the sewer, trying to escape for her life. And yeah, she ends up discovering Majestra, which she pretty much saves her, and pretty much I guess becomes like her Yoda. Like she becomes Luke to Majestra's Yoda or whatever. And she already knows that, you know, Evil Lyn has some magic powers and stuff like that, and she helps her. You know, like right here it says, "But you and I are the same, aren't we? And look how you've survived. Will you teach me how to do what you can do?" So yeah, she learns like to do more magic and stuff like that, and to hone her power. And Majestra, if you remember, that's the lady she was in disguise as when she got Evil Lyn to hunt down that goblet thing or whatever, that artifact from Stinkor, and to sneak into Snake Mountain after Skeletor had been gone or whatever, stuff like that. So here she is, like getting a little bit older, I guess, maybe, and learning more magic under Majestra's teachings and stuff. Here we go, more into that, delving into that. And I guess at one point she wants to revisit her parents, or adopted parents, and she's gonna, I think, kill them. And Majestra pops in and she's like, "Nope, it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna," because the thing was, she's like, "I'm gonna teach you how to use your powers, but you're not gonna use them for evil, or, you know, you're not gonna be bad Evil Lyn. You know, you're gonna be good Lyn or whatever." But here she is using her magic to zap this dude, and all of a sudden she runs into a good old, yeah, here you go from behind. The voice says, "Give me your hand." And yeah, it's Skeletor. He's pretty much come for her to take her away. And she asks her, "Are they dead?" Yeah, he says, "Yeah, I'm taking you away from all this." And she asks, "Are they dead?" He's all, "Do you care? Let's go. Welcome to your future, Evil Lyn." And here we go to the next page. And he says, he's saying right here, he's had his eyes on her for some time. It's pretty cool. I love the way they did the story. It's actually pretty good. And we're in the ship of the Horde, man. Look right there. There's a drag store right there. We're in this crazy spaceship, this Horde spaceship. And yeah, he's giving her some talkings to about stuff. Like here it is. Magic is far more than simple gimmicks, young one. And that orb is just a tool to help you focus what is already within you. If it's within me, why can't I feel it? Because someone is holding you back, which is Majestra, her old teacher. And here's another look at, here's the ship they're in, the Horde ship. you can actually see a lot of cool characters. You can see Modulok, not Modulok, but Mantena, Grizzlor. I don't know who this, I guess that's Leech. And then over here you can see Modulok talking to Mosquitor. There's some Horde Troopers and Hordak right at the, I guess, the captain's chair, so to speak. And he's just talking about pretty much, what does he say right here? A condition I myself understand all too well. The wise master will always take care to restrain the emergence of their pupil's power. But yeah, it's pretty cool. He's pretty much explaining how he wants to uprise against Hordak and, you know, become more of the master. And she's like, what must I do? Basically, they go back to find Majestra. And she's like, yeah, you've been holding me back, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, can you stop me now, Majestra? Here's Skeletor laughing. And she kills Majestra. She offs her. Very good, very good. You already feel it, don't you? Your master's interference is ceased, and you are free. So there she is. Just feel the magic, Lynn. Let it wash over and through you. Take that which is yours, and then you and I together shall take from Hordak that which is mine. And then all of a sudden she sees Tila on the ground instead of Majestra, and it's Tila. Then this is where it actually gets really, really good. Here's Skeletor with his little X-Men helmet thing. What is it? What did you see? And he's like, I'm sorry. For a moment, I could have sworn. Out with it, witch! Nothing, love. I'm sure it was nothing, love. And yeah, he's pretty pissed off or whatever. And yeah, then kindly collect yourself and reestablish my link to the Orlax. I was close to unlocking something about Grayskull itself. Let's hope your foolish weakness hasn't come to with a cost, love. And then Beastman's all, do you smell that? Because he's kind of like a beast. He's like a dog. The only thing I smell is a giant heap of sweaty swamp dog. Leave us. Yes, my lord. Sniff. What is that? Here he is looking around, and he turned this page or whatever, this panel at least. You see on the ground a laid out Triclops, laid out Too Bad, Blade, Saurod's on his knees, Stinkor and Merman all laid out. Next thing you know, crack! There's He-Man's gauntlet. Knocks him out, and there you go. That's certainly one way to make an entrance. So that's pretty cool. And then the spoiler to the cover of the next issue. So yeah, this is actually a really good book. I think this comic's getting a lot better and better and better. And yeah, really cool read. I liked it a lot. I really, really did. And I don't know, if you don't, then whatever. It's all good. But figured I went today and got a few books. I wanted to start checking out the Savage Avengers because I just heard about it recently. I didn't know anything about it. I kind of started midway because there's already a lot of books out. And I want to get this number one for collector's sake. I'm going to have to look it up, see how much it goes for. But I picked up 15, 16. That dude looks like Juggernaut. That's crazy. There's Black Knight, and I think that's Magic right there. That's pretty cool. And there's Conan. So you can't pass up an Avengers book that has like, yeah, Deadpool and Conan in it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I picked up Batman 89 number 2. You need to tip into this because I have number 1. And then Conan Barbarian 25 number 300 or whatever. But yeah, I saw that there was a story by Larry Hama in here of G.I. Joe fame. So I was like, dude, we got to get this and check it out. So that's pretty neat, man. Go ahead and check it out. Here's some books I got from a couple weeks ago. Maybe a week or two ago. Elvira meets Vincent Price. I haven't found issue number 1. I would like to, but hey, man. Gotta love Elvira, and it's got Vincent Price in it, so that seems pretty interesting. And then I've always been curious about the Transformers Shattered Glass series because it's where the bad guys are good guys and the good guys are bad guys. Really want to check this out. Found a number 1 issue, so figured why not. Here's Spawn 321. Figured we'd check this out because it's a cool cover. I've seen that on Instagram. And then good old Michael Moorcock Elric, The Dreaming City. I saw this book, and I have got some Michael Moorcock novels. Elric's always been a cool character. I think I've seen some... I think there's an issue of a Conan magazine or a Conan comic where there's like a little bit of some Michael Moorcock stuff like thrown in there. I forgot what issue that it was. I'll have to look up through my old issues if it was a Barry Windsor Smith issue or not. but I know there is. But anyways, I was looking through this a little bit before I picked it up, just kind of skimming through it, and I was like, it looked like a really, really good book, so I have to check it out. And then I love Frank Cho, because Frank Cho has always been a super good artist, and I love his Liberty Meadows run. And I saw this. I couldn't find #1, but this Fight Girls. It looks pretty good by Frank Cho and Sabine Rich. 10 women, 4 challenges, 1 crown. Winner rules the empire. Gotta love a good female book where I guess there's monsters. I think it looks like what's that Godzilla monster? I forget, that turtle looking thing or whatever. But yeah, you can't beat that, man. Can't beat Frank Cho. He draws women like excellently or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, here's Superman versus Lobo. It's a little bit thicker book, a little thick, nice, good thick bound on this book. Black Label, book 1 DC. So yeah, figured we'd go ahead and pick this up and check it out. And yeah, I need to dip into these, so maybe we can do some more comic videos and blab about these comics a little bit more and give you more of an insight on if these books were good or not. But I'm pretty sure they are. I usually have pretty decent taste in books and comics and stuff. But yeah, we had to just knock this out because this is a good book, and I like it a lot. Let me know what you think, even though we just kind of skimmed through it. But I think this book's getting better and better, and I can't wait to see where the cartoon goes too. I like the new, I guess, kid-friendly version of the He-Man and Masters of the Universe cartoon. I think it's really cool, but also this is the more I guess in a way a more adult-oriented book where it's a little bit more gritty, a little bit more dark, but still really awesome. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll have more videos definitely coming up soon. All right, later.